Are you ready for this? I talked about this, predictions. I gave you guys all kinds of clues what was going to happen. We're splitting. This is it. It's not bad, and it's not going to be cray-cray stuff. It's going to be things like illnesses and imbalances in the finances and all kinds of stuff. Why? Because the old collapses. What doesn't work always collapses. And that's what's happening right now. It's opening the way for something amazing. Don't panic. This is all good. But like I told you last year, with change comes some discomfort. Meaning you'll have to change to what are you doing, because now is your opportunity. Are you going into fear and panic? Are you hoarding? Or are you now being tested to see if you're going to go up here into the new earth, or are you going to stay down into the old structures that are going to collapse? It's an imbalance. That's all it is. Illness is an imbalance. Any greed, hoarding, it's an imbalance. It will come back and bite you in the butt. Are you ready to join me in the new earth? This is the most amazing opportunity. Yes, it's a challenge. We'll get through it. Are you ready to join me in something amazing? I'm going to share with you what you can do right now and understand what's going on and realize this is nothing new. It is our test to go to the higher frequency, and you can go there. You ready? Let's do it. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through the fear. This is my whole channel. All right, I've got all kinds of stuff going out. We have the Miracle Circle membership now where we work on miracles. We focus on that higher frequency. It's happening, people. We didn't expect it to be a virus or the repercussions of what it's going to do to the markets and how people think about the government and each other. We didn't expect that. It's sort of toppling over. Why? It's an imbalance. It's an imbalance of what isn't working never can stay in place. This is why the ego doesn't work. This is why we must raise our frequency. Your ego will always come back and bite you in the butt, right? You've seen Hacker T, my little dog. He bites. Yeah, he'll bite you in the butt, right? Because everything is him separating you from others, survival, me, and not recognizing we are one. This is our opportunity, people. So what's happened in the past when there was imbalance, right? People revolted. There are wars. Systems collapse. Or everything just sort of goes to hell in a handbasket. Atlantis was an abuse of powers, of higher frequency powers that went into the lower frequency, me, and they were misusing it. It's an imbalance. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's just really simple stuff. If you are handling this crisis with an imbalance and you're going into ego, you are now sinking down to the lower frequency, and you will experience that world. You won't pull out of it if you stay there. Are you hoarding toilet paper? What's up with that? All you have to do is get online and order from Prime Amazon, and it's here in 2 hours. And people are hoarding it off the shelves. Why? Because it's about me and what I'm going to get. I'm so proud of my neighborhood. They are helping other people. They're saying, are you afraid to go to the grocery store? I'll go for you. Do you need something? I'll go for you. Are you sick? We'll walk your dog for you and bring groceries. That's the higher frequency I want to see. Are you ready for it? Come join my Miracle Circle membership. It's a monthly membership, and you get trained on this. How do you go into that higher space? How do you stay focused on it? More than anything, how do you stay focused? So what we do when we go through a crisis is, oh, we're meditating, and oh, I'd like a better paying job, and I'll manifest that, and then boom, crisis, and we all go, let's get the toilet paper. Let's get the whatever it is. Hoard. You shouldn't be doing that, and they're doing. And then we turn on each other. Hello, this is the test. This is the test. It's not when you are like everything's working. This is what you're going to find out. This is when you find out what's going to happen with you from this moment on. And this is why you came here. It's happening. It's happening. it's not going to be some global nuke kind of thing. I think we're past that, right? In fact, I think other forces won't allow that to happen anyways. All right. We're going to do one of two things. You either take charge or you retreat. So these are amazing opportunities. So when we go through crisis, there's an imbalance. So that means that we got to get our act together. That means we have to rebalance things. So when you go into the rebalancing, you are either solving problems or you're part of the problem. All right? So when you go into fear, what are you doing? Oh, this is the death rate, and this is what's happening. They're doing that, and and then we turn on each other, right? So now you're focused and fueling the negativity. You're going into that lower dimension. All right. So are you the solution? I don't know about you. I'd be investing in toilet paper and bidets right now. All right. There's opportunities in everything. Not to take advantage in a negative way. We don't want that. Opportunity means also helping those in need. Giving to them. Let's give. Let's be a community. Let's go back to being one. We know that's what we are. Okay. So you're going to either take control or you're going to retreat. You're going to see opportunity or you're going to go into fear. That means no more separation. I am this. This is a reflection of the imbalance of the one energy of which is experiencing being human. That is the human imbalance. So illness only kills you when your immune system is down, right? You're going to catch it if your immune system's down. Even if you're healthy, you can catch it, right? We're still human beings. But who dies? Those who have compromised immune systems, right? So that's an imbalance. All right, so it's my ex-mother-in-law. He said, something's got to kill me, right? So the bottom line is that, are you going to choose that way, or are you going to rebalance yourself and understand now we can use our energy, not just for ourselves, but other people. So this Miracle Circle membership, we're actually going to take our energy and start to focus on this for yourselves and others. Now, part of my training, when you go into the Miracle Circle, and this is what I want to share with you today, that training talks about what are miracles and how do they work here? And why do some people get them and other people don't? It's very simple. And I'm going to tell you right now, everything has purpose. If you don't get something, if you don't get a lesson, if you don't grasp what's going on now, you will have to experience it until you have the epiphany, right? It's like, oh, I can be at peace with this. This is part of being human. Loss, illness, crisis, all of the imbalances that we are here to correct. This is what we're here to correct. You have that power. You wield the power. Are you focused on the negative news, the blame, the Twitters, are you focusing on it? I don't watch it. I actually had to look up yesterday because I get absolutely zero news because I'm not signed up for anything and I block it. I actually had to look up to see what the death rate and illness rate is going on globally. But here's what's so interesting. Those stats aren't real. They can't possibly be. I actually know somebody who's down in Florida has said that the stats that they were giving of, there were 60-some people in that one area that had it. Not one of them had been tested. They were estimating this. She said the ones that really actually had it were half that. I don't trust the stats. All I know is what's going on. The stats are irrelevant to me. If this thing spreads, then let's take precaution. We don't know how it's spreading, right? It's like, oh no, it's not airborne. Oh, no, now it is, it's airborne. So guess what? You raise your frequency. You're going to power up. I power up all the time. Power up my energy. That means if I'm meant to get it, there's some lesson to be learned from it. If I do get it, okay. There's an acceptance of being human. It doesn't mean if you power up and that you're, in this high frequency, you don't get sick. Eckhart Tolle gets sick. The Dalai Lama gets sick. Why? We're still experiencing being human, so be okay with that. We think that there's some separation that goes on and we stop experiencing any stuff. You don't. As long as you're here in this body, you will. Somebody said, a fifth and sixth dimension people don't experience this. Yes, they will experience it. How they operate within it is what will be different. They're going to not have the fear. They're going to understand that what's going on is part of the experience and it's opportunity. Do I get to now be the neighbor that helps somebody else? Do I get to be the person who doesn't load my cart up with toilet paper. I take what I need. All right? Am I going to be the person who's going to function in fear, or am I going to be the one that is going to put positive vibes out and messages and make a difference? All right? This is the power of the internet. This is why I love this. You know, I'm screwed if I don't have internet connection, right? But so far we're fine. And when that happens, and someday it might, we'll find another way. We'll have to come together in other ways. I'm not worried about it, right? What I know right now is I have amazing opportunity. And guess what's happening? I work online. Nothing's just, in fact, my business is flourishing. Why? Because people are ready to be helped. People want the assistance and the training and the positive vibes. They want to get in positive groups. They're not being distracted by this stuff, mediocre stuff. I go to work every day. I'm too tired to meditate. Now it's like, I better damn well meditate, because we're going into a golden era. Only if you join it. You get to choose. All right? So you guys see this up here? This is internet information. I know I changed what it said because I think some of you thought that was my inspiration, my spiritual stuff. My spiritual stuff is down in the description. Anything that pops up here is training online. Guess what? I never have to leave my house, ever. I can get Amazon to deliver stuff. Of course, I'm not going to do that. But the point being is that I can function in a powerful way because I made a change years ago that was unpopular, right? Oh, these are scams. Oh, guess what? Oops. This is powerful stuff that works, and we better all get on board with it. Okay, so what's happening with you? Are you still living in fear of, oh, I don't want to learn this. I don't want to change what I'm doing. And then we do that, right? Because we get comfortable because we're paying our bills. We're paying our bills. It's not till you get really sick that you start to do your research on why, or alternative ways to heal, or other things that are going on out there that, you know, we have to explore. This is good. It's pushing us to make massive changes that will save us. Because guess what? People die, and we're all going to die at some point. We're just choosing the imbalance. We're creating the imbalance that is making this thing really in your face. Are we going to pull together? Because we can heal this. We can heal this. It can totally subside. People can get, you know, we'll experience it. We'll get some human stuff going on, but it will subside. We don't have to go into panic. We can start to work from our homes. If you guys want to get some this is free information. Just go in. I talk about it. You trained online to find out how you can use it in like 101 ways. Getting new skills. And the fear. And the limiting thoughts. No, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Why? Why? Because you can't fail. I'm telling you, you cannot fail. Are you ready? We're going into the golden era expansion. I told you this is the year expansion. And last year I told you, what did I say? We're going to have some major shakeups, and it's going to be good. And I said, get ready. Get ready. I didn't want to scare you, but I did say, get ready, because in order for us to go into a golden era, the stuff that's not working will have to dissolve. That means that we will have to make change. We can't stay working the way we are. We can't eat. We can't eat the, I had to cut that out, that we do. We can't buy products that hurt animals. That what's happening in China, how they treat their animals is just despicable. We have to stand up for that and say no. We cannot support all of the institutions that are harming us. And guess what? They can flourish. We'll support what they give us that's good for us. We don't want to hurt anybody. But we're helping them. If they're taking advantage of us in negative ways, we want to help them to find a better way to function as human beings and corporations and whatever else they're doing. I won't buy your garbage anymore. Hey, you're going to do something that's good. I told you, you know, kudos to CoverGirl. They have a vegan makeup now. They stopped testing on animals, and now they have vegan makeups coming out. That means their actual products don't have animal stuff in them. We have to protect this planet, each other. We're all energy. Everything's energy. Rocks. Do you know that there have been studies? There's some unbelievable power that's coming off of rocks. They are not inanimate objects. Everything has an intelligence to it. It has to. It has to. It was created. It's part of the one. It doesn't think like we do. Thank goodness. because we're very destructive. You have an opportunity that is huge right now. Are you going to take it? Are you going to find the opportunity or retreat? Are you going to go into fear, or are you going to go out there and say, wow, whew, thank goodness we're not going to function like that anymore. Everything's going to start to change. Our energy, our financial systems, it's good. It's all good. But what you want to do is you want to stay ahead of the curve. You don't want to stay here and have somebody push you out the door. You want to start to build that house first. You want to create that structure first. And you say, okay, I'm ready to move over to that. You pack up your bags and you go. You've got a place to go to. Start seeing the opportunities out there. Send the message to others. Get out of the fear. Shut the garbage down. The media is all controlled, completely controlled and owned by people who want you to see what they want you to see. We already know this. McFly, hello, shut the garbage down. Quit programming yourself. This is an amazing era for us to now go into balance, to make great decisions, to come together as a community, to love one another, send amazing giving light and love to one another, and not go in here and separate. Share the toilet paper. Share the toilet paper. I promise you, there will be plenty of toilet paper for you. All right? You have an opportunity right now to change the planet, and that's what you came here for. This is your test. This isn't like, oh, this is separate from me going into my spiritual self. No, this is the test. We're going into it. Strap on your seatbelt, baby, because we're going up. You know, click, 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 click. And then, whoo! A little scary, a little fun, doesn't feel so great. It's amazing. You get back on the ride again, right? We keep getting back on that ride. That's what humans do. Join me. We're doing amazing stuff. I have the 30-day prosperity challenge. You can join that anytime. That's going to be running for as long as people want to do it. That helps you get into that mindset, prosperity. And prosperity isn't about hoarding and me. Prosperity is about, I'm going to live an amazing, abundant life. You open up these gateways, and people around you are happier. And it feels good to give. And it's just this amazing, abundant new world. We're going into it. Big time. It's happening. Don't be afraid. That is the killer, is the fear. All right? I sit here and I went, oh, it's happening. Yay. Yay. What am I going to do? I went to Whole Foods, got some coffee and champagne. They had plenty. And everybody there was so nice. Put my sanitizer on, kept my distance. You know what? We're on planet Earth. Be smart. Join me. We're going to start to focus every day on this healing. Imagine yourself being healed, not just being healed, already perfect. Everything's already perfect. You get to choose your reality. So, subscribe, share this. I want to send out as many positive messages as possible. I want people to get off of this and realize we'll get through this crisis. We always do. It's not a world war, okay? We can handle this. We can be smart, and we can use it to be amazing and love one another, and use this power, this quantum power, to change it. And I'm telling you stuff, we can do it. It's been done many, many times and documented. Many times, the power of numbers. Let's come together. If you want to join the Miracle Circle, go in the description or go to landriaonkka.com, and you can see all of my courses, my memberships, my master classes are all there. Every month I put new ones on there. I keep adding more and more. Pick and choose what works for you. They're super cheap. All right? I don't know when I barely sleep nowadays. I'm fine. You know what? We always say I'll sleep when I'm dead. When I'm ready to go, boy, I want to feel so good about every moment I was here. Did I contribute in a positive way? Did you contribute in a positive way? Every thought counts. Every thought counts. I love you. You're amazing. You're perfect. Do you know that? You're strong and powerful. Whole, perfect, loving, harmonious, and happy. Do you get that? Get rid of the chatter in the head. It's bullcrap. We're done with it. Come join me in the golden era. It's starting. Yay. All right, this too shall pass. Sending you light, love, health, wealth, abundance, and most of all, awakening, my friend. Namaste.